Are you over 60? Do you find yourself constantly planning your day around where the nearest bathroom is? Do you wake up so many times a night that you feel exhausted the next day? A lot of men just accept this as a part of getting older, a slow decline into frustration that you just have to live with. But what if that story isn't true? What if the key to getting your comfort, your freedom, and your peace of mind back wasn't some complicated medical procedure, but 3 simple, science-backed daily habits? Stick with me, because these tips are easy to start today and could change how you feel every single day. For millions of men, the years after 60 bring a new, unwelcome guest: the prostate. This small gland, something most of us never thought twice about in our younger years, can suddenly become the center of our lives. That constant, urgent need to go, the weak stream, the feeling that you never fully empty your bladder, these aren't just small annoyances. They wreck your sleep, they dictate your schedule, and they can be a huge source of stress and anxiety. It's a vicious cycle. Bad sleep from those nighttime bathroom trips, also known as nocturia, leads to fatigue and irritability, which then affects your overall health. In fact, nocturia is even linked to a higher risk of falls and fractures in older adults, making it a serious safety issue. Many men suffer in silence, believing that prostate trouble is just an inevitable part of aging. And while it's true that the risk of conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, goes up as we age, affecting about half of men over 50 and nearly 90% of men over 80, it doesn't mean you have to live with the difficult symptoms. The truth is, you have more power than you think. Research has shown time and again that our daily choices, those small, consistent habits, play a huge role in the health of our prostate. This isn't about extreme diets or impossible workout plans. It's about smart, targeted adjustments to how you eat, move, and sleep. So today, we're going to explore 3 powerful, natural daily habits that can help protect your prostate, calm those disruptive urinary symptoms, and help you get back to living life on your own terms. These habits are all backed by science and work by reducing inflammation, supporting your hormones, and improving how your urinary system functions. If you're ready to stop letting your prostate control your life, you're in the right place. Let's get started. The first, and maybe most important, habit for protecting your prostate starts with what you put into your body. You've heard, you are what you eat, and for prostate health, it couldn't be more true. But it's not just about food, it's also about what you drink. This habit is a 2-part punch: eating a prostate-friendly diet and practicing what experts call strategic hydration. First, your diet. Think of your diet as your body's personal defense against inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a key reason the prostate swells and grows in BPH. So, an anti-inflammatory diet is your best first move. The most effective way to do this is to eat in a Mediterranean style: lots of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. Let's get specific. You want to load your plate with a rainbow of colorful vegetables and fruits. Berries, like strawberries and blueberries, are full of antioxidants that protect your cells from damage. Then you have powerhouse cruciferous vegetables: broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and kale. These contain a compound called sulforaphane, which research suggests may help slow the growth of problematic cells. Now, one of the biggest stars for prostate health is a nutrient called lycopene. This is the antioxidant that gives tomatoes, watermelon, and pink grapefruit their bright red and pink colors. Study after study has shown a strong link between eating lycopene and better prostate health. It seems to help lower the risk of prostate cancer and may even slow down BPH. A quick tip: your body absorbs lycopene better when it's cooked with a healthy fat. So, a good tomato sauce made with olive oil isn't just delicious, it's a smart move for your health. Next, think about your fats. You want to cut back on saturated fats from red and processed meats and full-fat dairy, since these can fuel inflammation. Instead, bring in healthy omega-3 fatty acids from fish like salmon and sardines. If you're not a fish fan, You can get these from walnuts, chia seeds, and ground flax seeds. Another crucial mineral for your prostate is zinc. Studies have found that men with BPH, or prostate cancer, often have lower levels of zinc. Your body absorbs zinc best from food, so look for it in pumpkin seeds, almonds, and legumes like beans and lentils. Just as important as what you eat is what you limit. Research is clear that diets high in red meat, sugary foods and drinks, and refined carbs can make inflammation worse and harm your prostate. Now for the second part, strategic hydration. Here's a common mistake many men with urinary symptoms make. They drink less water, thinking it'll mean fewer bathroom trips. This actually backfires. When you're dehydrated, your urine gets more concentrated, which can irritate your bladder and prostate, making you feel the urge to go even more. The key isn't to drink less, it's to drink smarter. Try to front-load your fluids. Start your day with a big glass of water and keep drinking steadily through the morning and afternoon. This keeps you hydrated and your urine diluted. Then, as evening comes, start to taper off. A good rule of thumb is to seriously cut back on liquids after 6 or 7 p.m. This simple timing shift lets your body process fluids before bed, giving your bladder a much-needed rest overnight. This one change can dramatically cut down on nighttime urination and lead to deeper, more refreshing sleep. Our second daily habit is all about the power of movement. For many guys over 60, the word exercise can sound intimidating, but you don't need to become a marathon runner to protect your prostate. It's about adding gentle, consistent, and targeted activity to your day. Let's call it medicine in motion. This habit has two parts: the simple walk after a meal and the powerful Kegel exercise. Let's start with the easiest form of movement: walking. Specifically, a short 10 to 15-minute walk after your main meals. This small habit can have a huge impact. First, it helps manage your blood sugar. After you eat, your glucose levels rise. A short walk helps your muscles use that glucose, preventing sharp sugar spikes. This is vital because high blood sugar is a known risk factor for worsening BPH. Second, a post-meal walk boosts circulation, including to your pelvic area. Good blood flow brings oxygen to your tissues and carries away waste. And finally, gentle movement is a proven way to lower inflammation throughout your body. Since inflammation is a key driver of prostate swelling, every step you take is actively fighting the problem. Think of this walk not as a chore, but as a free, natural anti-inflammatory. Aiming for at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise a week, like brisk walking, swimming, or cycling, gives even more benefits, especially for weight management, which is key, since obesity is linked to more aggressive prostate issues. Now, for the second, more targeted part of this habit: Kegel exercises. Often thought to be just for women, Kegels are incredibly helpful for men in improving bladder control. Your pelvic floor is a sling of muscles that supports your bladder and bowel. When these muscles get weak, it can lead to leakage and a frequent urge to go. By strengthening them, you gain more control. So, how do you do a Kegel? First, you have to find the right muscles. The easiest way is to try and stop your stream the next time you're urinating. Those are the muscles you want. Once you've found them, you don't need to practice while urinating. Another way is to imagine you're trying to stop yourself from passing gas. You should feel a lifting or pulling sensation. It's really important to isolate these muscles. Don't tighten your abs, thighs, or butt. And remember to breathe normally. To do the exercise, find a quiet spot to sit or lie down. Tighten your pelvic floor muscles and hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Then, relax for the same count. That's 1 rep. Try to work up to 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps a day. You can do them while brushing your teeth or sitting and reading. It might take a few weeks to see a change, but consistency is key. By combining the anti-inflammatory power of post-meal walks with the targeted strength of Kegels, you get a dynamic duo that supports your pelvic health from the inside out. This brings us to our third and final habit, one that's often overlooked but might just be the most powerful of all: prioritizing high-quality sleep. by creating a sleep sanctuary. The link between sleep and your prostate is a two-way street. Prostate problems, especially getting up at night to urinate, are a major cause of bad sleep. But new research shows that bad sleep can, in turn, make prostate issues worse, trapping you in a vicious cycle. When you're sleep deprived, your whole body gets thrown off. It triggers a stress response, raising cortisol levels, which is linked to more inflammation. Poor sleep also messes with hormone regulation, including testosterone, which is critical for a healthy prostate. And it's during deep sleep that your body does its most important repair work. A study in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute found that men who had more wakefulness after falling asleep had a 15–20% greater risk of prostate cancer, showing just how important uninterrupted rest is. Another study found that men with severe sleep problems were more likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer later on. So, taking steps to improve your sleep isn't just about feeling less tired. It's a direct investment in your long-term health. So, how do you break the cycle and build your sleep sanctuary? Start with your bedroom. It should be a haven for rest, dark, quiet, and cool. Blackout curtains can be a huge help. Next, watch your evening light exposure. The blue light from TVs, computers, and smartphones tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, which stops the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. Try to shut down all screens at least an hour before bed. Instead, read a real book, listen to calm music, or do some light stretching. A warm bath or shower before bed can also work wonders. The drop in body temperature after you get out signals to your body that it's time for sleep. And of course, avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol in the hours before bed. And this brings us right back to our first habit of strategic hydration. One of the best ways to protect your sleep is to limit fluids for 2 to 3 hours before bed. This simple move reduces the chance that a full bladder will wake you up. Finally, try to stick to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Going to bed and waking up around the same time helps regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. So there you have it. 3 simple, powerful daily habits that can make a huge difference in your prostate health after 60. First, master your plate and your glass. Adopt a diet that fights inflammation, full of fruits, vegetables like tomatoes and broccoli, and healthy fats. And remember to practice strategic hydration. Drink up during the day and ease off at night. Second, embrace medicine in motion. Take a simple 10 to 15-minute walk after meals to fight inflammation and boost circulation. And practice daily Kegels to strengthen your pelvic floor for better bladder control. And third, build a sleep sanctuary. Make 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep a priority by creating a dark, quiet environment, managing your evening routine, and limiting fluids before bed to break the cycle of nighttime urination. The real power here is in consistency and how these habits work together. By adopting them, you're not just managing symptoms, you're taking an active, empowered role in your own health. And of course, it's so important to remember that while these habits are incredibly helpful, they are not a substitute for professional medical care. If you are a man over 60, regular check-ins with your urologist, including PSA blood tests and digital rectal exams when they're recommended, are non-negotiable. These are the best tools for early detection of serious conditions. The habits we've talked about today are designed to work with your doctor's guidance to help you live a healthier life. But they should never replace it. You are not powerless against aging. Whether you're 60, 70, or beyond, you have the ability to take control of your health, starting right now. These small, consistent steps are an investment in your future. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 habits are you going to start with today? Is it the strategic hydration, the post-meal walk, or building a better sleep routine? Let me know in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else to start their own journey. And if you found this information useful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more practical health advice, and share this video with a friend, a father, or a brother, any man in your life who could use this knowledge. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health,